You know, it's always exciting to watch an Oklahoma student outshine the competition. McKinley Lair has done just that. McKinley, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Jenks High School senior?
Yes, I am.
And the folks at home, I think a lot of folks are going to hear about this for the very first time. So before we do anything else, you won a major competition as a high school senior. Tell us about it.
So I entered this contest called C-SPAN Student Cam, and you make a 5 to 7 minute documentary about the prompt this year was about a problem in your community. And so I did mine about the Arkansas River and the water levels in it, and how the implementation of low water dams could help to raise the water levels. And so that was kind of the basis of my project.
What did you get out of it? Don't tell them what you just told me before we started. We're going to save that. But what did you get back from it? What'd you learn?
I learned just so much about the technicals of it. I didn't always understand why the Army Corps of Engineers just can't just let out the water and fill up the river. But there are so many other factors that go into the process that they have to will it flood, or will it get backed up into the drainage and everything, and then there are environmental factors that they have to consider and everything. And so there are just so many factors, and so the implementation of these low water dams could really help that. And I didn't really know about the low water dams before, but then there's a problem with that as well, and that's there's no funding for it. We've got all these things like the Gathering Place and Margaritaville and all of these incredible things coming to Tulsa. And they're all revolving around the river, but it's gonna look much prettier if there's actually water in the river.
Otherwise, they can just walk across the river to get here.
Yeah.
All right. Did you shoot and edit your own work?
Yes. I shot and edited everything. There was one C-SPAN clip that I included in it, but I did all of the other shooting and editing and interviewing and everything.
What'd you learn technically? Limitations of the camera had to be one.
Yeah, I've done a bunch of projects over the past few years, so I've kind of gotten used to the editing process, and I've got my system for going through my clips and ordering my sound bites and everything. If I had to say anything is a challenge, maybe figuring out the best way to order the story to make it make sense, because there are so many technical things about the story that I was trying to tell, and I wanted to make it make sense to the audience or the viewer. And so just figuring out how to do that in 7 minutes was probably the biggest challenge.
Sure. And your instructor, I mean, how'd they react?
My instructor? Well, he helps me Mr. Rayfield has been just a key mentor in my life for a while. He helps me through all of these projects. It wasn't I made it and then he saw it and he was it's good. It was definitely through making it, he was helping me and saying maybe this would be better here, or just he gave me a lot of guidance through the project. Yeah.
We have a clip that we're going to play from the finished product. We're not going to be able to play the whole thing, but after this plays, I have some questions about it, okay?
Okay.
And you folks at home, this is just a short sample, about a minute and a half or so, of the piece that she put together. And by the way, what's the name of it?
It's called Damn It, Tulsa Fix the River.
There you go. Play on words. Take a look at this, folks.
Industrial development is important, but the one thing people forget about when they're talking about putting together a program to encourage industry to move from other places to Tulsa is the beauty, the livability. They want to move where they can enjoy life. It's something that often is overlooked when you look at how can we encourage people to come in with profitable businesses that are offering jobs to our people.
There are all kinds of studies that have been done showing the correlation between outdoor recreation to quality of life. People want to work and to live where people have something to do.
The Arkansas River is a big economic stimulant for us. People love to sit outside. The mood and the ambiance and everything, it just kind of completes the whole picture.
As human beings, we want to feel the sun. We want to feel the air. We want to know if it's hot or cold. We want to be in contact with nature.
Healthy lifestyles and an active population in the community is so valuable. Having water in the river would benefit because when we say that these parks are along the Arkansas River, people expect to see water.
Over the years, many people have put the blame of the lack of water in the Arkansas River in Tulsa on the Army Corps of Engineers, which manages Keystone Dam.
I was a manager for 10 years at Keystone, and my friends from Tulsa would always kid me. Would always be like, why don't you put some water in the river? But I always tried to remind them. I said, we try to make releases that are going to minimize negative impacts.
Keystone Dam has authorized purposes of flood control, water supply, hydropower, navigation, fish and wildlife, and recreation.
One of the best things that could possibly happen to any documentary or filmmaker is if their work, his or her work, makes a change, makes a difference. Do you anticipate a change coming for the river here as a result of your work? Or just do you see it as perhaps educating the public as to why it's where it is?
Yeah, I would like to think that there would be a change based on my work, but I think that it really has, like, a lot of people, like a lot of my friends and everything have seen it, and there was like a fan favorite competition for the top 5 in C-SPAN, and the deal was that you send out your link to all your friends and family and everybody votes for it. And I think through that, a lot of people around Tulsa got to see it and maybe became a little bit more educated about what's going on with the river. And so, yeah, I think that that might have been the impact.
All right, let's talk about what your awards amounted to. What did you get from C-SPAN?
I got $3,500 from C-SPAN, $3,000 for first prize, and then $500 for the fan favorite award.
Which is a pretty nice chunk of change.
Yeah.
And then just today, you got a magic phone call. You want to share that with the folks?
Yeah, I got a call saying that I will be attending Ithaca College with a full scholarship for documentary filmmaking, and yeah, I'm really, really excited. It's called the Park Scholar
Wow.
program.
Dreams do come true.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful. You know, one of the beautiful things about your age and your chosen field is it's wide open. I mean, it's absolutely wide open. It's not like there's competition, not really, because everything you see, touch, smell, taste, whatever, is potential target for you. So you're going to have the world as your oyster, and so many things coming at you, you're going to have trouble making decisions. Has that hit you yet?
I mean, I guess not really. I don't know. I like to pick my topics, like I said earlier, on like things that I see in the community. Sometimes it's difficult for me to come up with, I don't know, topic ideas and everything.
What kind of camera do you use?
Sony EX, something. I don't know the
School
specific-
camera?
Yeah, it's school camera.
Okay. Did you have to work with lights at any time?
Not for this documentary. For past ones, I have.
So you understand the principles of lighting and backlighting and all that?
Basic knowledge of it.
They get their hands on you up at Ithaca.
Yeah.
When you walk away, your world's going to be changed completely. Well, I got to say, everybody on this end of the block is very proud of you, and we're very happy for you. How'd your parents take the news?
They were very, very excited. They knew, like, I've been wanting this for a long time, and I was really hoping I would get it, and they're really proud of me.
Brothers and sisters?
Yeah, my brother's happy for me, I think.
So you have one brother?
Yeah, I have one little brother.
How old is he?
He is 12.
Any chance we're going to hear
Or
from
he's
him? Is he-
13. No, he's 12. I'm not sure. How old is he?
That's cute. That's cute. Does he have an interest in documentary work?
No, he does not. He's really into tennis right now. I'm trying to get him to get into my documentary program at Jinx High School because it's a really great program. Even if you don't want to go into documentary filmmaking, it just teaches you like the concepts of like storytelling and helps you with writing essays and everything. So I want him to join film class, but I don't know whether he will or not.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take advice from big sisters.
Yeah.
Just stay after him. Listen, thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And I think your parents have every reason to be proud.
Thank you.
I want to hear from you down the road. I want to know where you take this.
Okay.
We're out of time, kid. Thank you again. That's all the time we have for this edition of Perspectives, so thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.